Hi, I'm LEROY SCOTT, your relationship coach and one of America's leading authorities on how to build healthy relationships. Now, I've got over 17 years experience in private practice and working with families and couples. I've got multiple degrees and all of those different things, but none of that really matters. What really matters the most is my ability to connect with you and share with you through my own experience after 17, 18 years of marriage, to share with you from my professional experience and my experience in my own life, to share with you the things that are most important and are going to get you to the kind of relationship that you really want to have. I've got a couple of questions for you. How important is it for you to be right in your relationship? How do you feel when you are wrong? And are you critical of yourself? And why? I want to talk to you about love. Because what I've learned about love is that love is not about right or wrong. Love is simply about commitment and your ability to stay in a conversation and in a relationship and work through your difficulties. Now, I know many people have talked about soulmates and meeting this person that God sent, and they had this connection and they stayed connected and everything was fine. I don't really know much about that, because in all of my 17 years of experience in working with couples, there's always highs and there's always lows. And in high moments, things are good. In low moments, things get difficult. So I believe that soulmates are people that commit themselves to each other based upon the commitment they've made to God to make their relationships last forever. I always have couples that will come around and they'll say, you know, we were meant for each other and God brought me this person into my life. And I'll hear guys say, you know, that woman there, you know, that's my real. I mean, that's the woman that God pulled from my side. And then as soon as things get tough, as soon as they hit those low moments in their relationship, they change their whole story. As a matter of fact, they begin to wonder whether or not it was God or it was them. I want to tell you a secret. It was God that brought you two together. And it can only be God that's going to keep you together. But you've got to realize deep down inside of yourself that love, this is not about right or wrong. This is about our willingness to commit. Now, you say your partner's wrong, and your partner says you're wrong. What I want to say to you today is that both of you are right. You're both wrong. And the only right one in this whole situation is the one that brought you together, and that's God. You know, I talk about the principles of love in this book. It's a really cool book. It's called Love Notes, and it's 28 ways to deepen your love life. I promise you, in what I just shared with you, you'll find it in this book. Because there's reasons that you're critical of yourself. There are reasons that you always feel down and you always feel like you're always the person that's wrong. The most important thing you need to understand is that love is not about right or wrong. It's about your willingness to glue yourself to the trouble that you may find yourself in your relationship and finding your way out by communicating and working together. That the trial you're going through is going to draw you closer together rather than separate you apart. I believe you're going to make it. I want you to visit me on my website. As a matter of fact, I want you to go to my blog. There's some really cool articles on the blog that I think are really going to bless your relationship and your marriage. And if you get really enthusiastic, get your hands on this book, Love Notes. I promise you, it's going to show you 28 ways to deepen your love life, regardless of where you are in that relationship. Again, I want to say that you mean so much to me, because without you, I wouldn't have anybody to share the wisdom that God has given me. I wouldn't have anybody to share it with. I hope that the things I sow into your life, I hope that they bless you for the rest of your life and bless your generations to come, that you would even teach them to your children, and that you'd have a lineage of people that decided to get married and had great, fruitful relationships. You deserve it, and I want to help you get there. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.